what you intended to do?
Well, we intended to create a space in the city that was dedicated to connecting with people in the spirit of kindness.
What did you want to change?
We wanted to practice thinking and doing kindness. And in this small area of the world, we wanted to change it from a consumerist-driven space into a space which has more humanitarian values.
What happened?
We hosted a space, a public space. People came, they drew pictures, they wrote down thoughts, they drank tea, they chatted with us. They actively thought about kindness and articulated it to each other and to us. Karina and Nina invited conversation, sort of positioned themselves as channels into the action. Declan documented it in a visible, invisible and friendly way, being really observant and not challenging people with the documentation. So there was this lovely conduit. I made tea and chatted to people and tried to lead people into drawing their ideas or their thoughts onto the paper and the blackboards. Everyone seemed to find their role quite organically in the process and got really energised by the experience.
What do you think the impact was?
People commented on how the project made them really stop and think about what kindness is. There were comments that it was a vital part of humanity, and people were really pleased to see that there was so much positive activity happening in Cork. And the ones who actually really stopped and engaged with the work felt really supported in their own thoughts and kindness practices, just in the way that they were teaching their kids or communicating with other people. And by making it public and available to others, we were able to help reinforce their practices and help them feel more connected.
What knowledge could they have gained?
One of the things I noticed was that there was two schoolgirls. I'd say they were near the end of their secondary school. One of the things I noticed was that there was two schoolgirls who sat down. They had made some of their own small connections to kindness through other activities in their life, and when I asked them what they thought kindness is, they remembered they'd been asked a similar question in their religion class at school. And the girl said she drew an image of a stick person giving a cake to another stick person, and she got an A for this at school, and she was really surprised at how simple it was to show kindness. So I think that that small piece of knowledge was quite important for her.
What attitudes could have changed?
People were smiling and thoughtful and took time to invest in thinking about kindness. Some of the things that people wrote were give a hug to a sad face. And we saw people really practicing thinking about kindness. Like they stopped, they looked into the sky, they read the boards, they really considered what kindness meant to them, and you could see them actively feeling good about themselves.
What behaviours could have changed?
When you practice thinking a certain way, you have more access to that way of thinking. Our aim was to make a space in the world for people to practice thinking and doing kindness so that they have easier access in daily life to being kind, to giving and receiving kindness. No. What do we...
Okay.